welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for the last week of August 2019. And or anyone really will feel compelled to watch this message, this reading. There's a message in there for you. And folks, please keep showing support by commenting and liking and subscribe to this channel. And when you watch this reading, that's how more people get to see them. This takes a lot of energy and work, and I love doing it. It has brought me so much fulfillment. I used to do the monthly, then I went to bi-weekly, and now I'm like at weekly. So that's how much I like to do it. It's like more reading. Oh wow, Scorpio, look how we're starting here. Okay, we're starting with the Death card. This is the card, the major arcana card that represents Scorpio in the tarot. The card of birth and rebirth, the card of major transformation, right? In life here, child of the great transformation, of the great transformers. That's usually the title of this card. This is the Hermetic tarot deck, and we use the after tarot for any clarification. So here you are, Scorpio, flying off on the table, showing up in your reading in big style. So you are really feeling yourself during this time, Scorpio. You are in your element, okay? You are like in the highest vibration of a Scorpio, energy of a Scorpio, because you are really taking on that scorpionic energy. I hope that's the word that they'll use for that. Spirit, give us some message, guidance for Scorpio friends during this time. Guidance, messages for Scorpio. Here we go. The Seven of Wands. Okay, card of courage, card of standing up for what you believe in. Okay, standing strong, standing tall. The one man against the many here. The Seven of Wands is always a sense of it's called Lord of Valor, because seriously, it's someone standing here. I like the on the Rider Waite, there's that image of this man standing on top of that cliff, and is raging his one down there. All you see is the six other ones pointing up. You don't see the people, but it's just him against all this incoming fire. Nine of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Wish fulfillment, happiness. I love it. Oh my goodness, last week the readings were a little bit so dark, and it was for everybody, and it was so heavy, such heavy energy, and I love it. Five of Wands at the bottom. I'm really happy to see it's lighting up a little bit. Lord of Strife. And yes, the Five of Wands here talks about a little bit of conflict, but it's not so much conflict as in the Five of Swords, where you have actually in fighting. The five of Wands, it talks more about like a heated argument. It's like when things get a little bit too passionate, right? It's about like people letting the passions take over. And Scorpio, no one can take you for a doormat. You're not gonna allow yourself to be a doormat. It's literally like when you feel like you need to make sure your voice is heard, like you're gonna stand up for what you believe in. And this is the card of Saturn in Leo, and something was coming through. I don't know why. I lost it. I lost it for you, Scorpio. But nonetheless, we have this energy of order, of discipline, of making sure things go the way that they're supposed to do, that you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, you're following the path that you're supposed to be on, and you're willing to fight for that to the death, literally, okay? Because you know who you are, Scorpio, and you play nobody's fools either, because it's very easy for Scorpios to read other people. Don't come to a Scorpio and trying to lie, or they already can read your mind. They already know what's up. So I feel like it's very important here to let people know, in your surrounding during this time, because that's what's facing you, a lot of strife. Wherever it is there was some kind of miscommunication, wherever it is where people were just babbling at the mouth or being careless with their actions towards you, you're gonna put an end to that. This is what that strife is about. This is not gonna, I feel very deeply here. There's a sense of this is not gonna be something that's hard for you. It's not something that's difficult. It's basically like squashing that little bug that's been annoying. And no, I don't believe in hurting animals, even insects. It's an expression, kind of like you're not gonna allow anything that doesn't deserve it to bring disagreement, to bring conflict, to bring any kind of disharmony in your environment, especially. This is the card that flew, the devil card flew on top of the death card. So for you, Scorpio, if you're dealing with a, this is the card of Capricorn, okay? The devil card. If you're dealing with a Capricorn person, or anyone that has bring some level of toxicity into your life that makes you feel like my eyes are going to these two at the bottom. Look at them. On the floor here, that are chained together. If anyone makes you feel like you cannot, they have a grip on you, this is what you're gonna make sure that you're gonna be very clear about it, that I am Scorpio, I know who I am, and I'm gonna stand for myself and who I am. You're not gonna let anybody to pull one over you, okay? To belittle you, or to make it seems like you, I don't know how to, I feel like I'm not explaining it clearly, and I hope you're understanding me here, Scorpio. There's a real feeling here that it's almost like, you know, when a group of girls are friends and somehow there's usually somebody was like the leader of the pack, or even though if they take turn at any moment, there's a leader of the pack. It's almost like someone has been trying to play leader of the pack kind of a thing with you, and playing kind of like, oh, it's me, it's all about my needs, or you're gonna follow me and you're gonna stand in your power here, Scorpio, during this time. And that has brought a sense of strife in the relationship, especially in your environment, and a level of toxicity, okay? And that's what's gonna be transformed here. This is the child of the great transformers. You are gonna transform this business, this level of negativity, or whatever it is. Or if it's a relationship with a Capricorn person, there's gonna be some kind of transformation happening here, okay? And I feel like this is something you've been thinking about for a while. You've been waiting it out. You've been going back and forth with yourself as to how to proceed, how to go forward, how to decide, you know, what's the best decision to make. And I feel like it's gonna become very clear to you, because you're gonna find your courage here to fight for what you believe in, to fight for what is right in this situation. Let's see, Spirit, clarification on that Seven of Wands for Scorpio. Clarification on the Seven of Wands for Scorpio. Clarification on the Seven of Wands for Scorpio, Spirit. Clarification on the Seven of Wands for Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, look at this. The Sun card. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Happiness. Enlightenment. Look at this. Blessings. This is the universe saying, yes, you're on the right path. You are doing the right thing. We have your back. Go into battle, even if it's just you, it's you standing against the many. If it's you standing against a lot of things that, like, you know, a lot of negativity, negative habits, even if this is just you, Scorpio, okay, that's overcoming your own negative habits, okay? Let's say it's not someone else. Let's say it's not your environment, which I feel here it is because of that Five of Wands that's at the bottom. Because the Five of Wands is a card where there are many people that are like sitting there and then just like trying to have a say, and just like literally like it's a fight. But it's like a battle, not so much a fight, right? So even if it's just you within yourself that are dealing with this, right, that are trying to figure out your path forward here, look here, the universe is saying, by standing up for yourself, by going into battle, by jumping into that fight, by being strong and courageous about the situation, we got you, Scorpio. You're doing the right thing. Wave that flag, baby. Wave that flag. We got you. We got you. We're going to bring clarity. We're going to bring enlightenment. We're going to sanitize this little toxicity situation here, okay? The transformation will happen. Spirit is going to allow the transformation to happen. And with the Sun here, it's like a yes, and it's going towards something very positive, right? It's happiness. And here, what you have, Lord of Happiness. Hey, like, yes, and that is with the Sun backing of material happiness, meaning material happiness right here, happening right here on the ground, wish fulfillment, materializing, wish fulfillment, being realized, okay? This is the Knight of Cups. Whatever it is that you are going for, it's happening. Almost at completion with that Knight of Swords here. Whatever was bringing you anxiety, yes, you've been overthinking it. You're going to slay that dragon, okay? The time for sleepless nights, you're just sitting there tossing and over is over. You're going to grab that sword, and then you're going to, the Knight of Swords is a card of anxiety, sleepless night, nightmare, overthinking a situation. Because now you have gone into battle, you have shown courage, you have fought for what you believe in, you have fought for fairness, you have fought for yourself, you have fought for positivity, for what is right, and with the full backing of the universe, of the sun, you are gonna to no longer take it laying down. You're not gonna take it laying down. And that's what I've been trying to say at the beginning here, okay? It's almost like someone was trying to be the alpha male, alpha female there with you, Scorpio, and you're not having it, okay? And you're not gonna take it laying down. You're gonna get up off that bed. You're going to pull out one of the swords, and then you're gonna slay that dragon. Boom, end. Like you putting an end to that ish. I love it. Oh, go ahead, I love it, Scorpio. This is beautiful. This is so good. This is so good. One more, please, on the Nine of Cups for our Scorpio friends. Like really, we didn't have to take. I can't even talk, folks. It's so much. We didn't have to take clarification on the Knight of Cups, but it gave us something more here, right? It gave us a little bit of something more here, because now we know it's gonna be you. It's not just because of that fight here. It's gonna be you literally taking that sword and slay that dragon. You're going to put an end to that, to the overthinking, to the anxiety, to whatever it is that was bringing you that level of just toxicity. You're going to really like go at it, not just in the material world, but also even in your mind. Okay, that's settled here. Page of Cups, beautiful. So the story here. If some of you, King of Swords on top, taking charge, okay? This is the card. If there's one way to describe this King of Swords, the card of King of Swords is taking charge of the situation, taking control of the situation. And the King of Swords is also very smart, because the swords talked about the mental aspect, clarity, the clarity also, and the intellect. I was about to say intellect when clarity came. So for a lot of you, it is going to be clarity that's going to be brought to the situation, especially with that Sun card here. But also there's a sense of taking charge of the situation. So having that Page of Cups here to clarify on top of that Nine of Cups, if this is a love situation for some of you, just know that if there were many people that was trying to make it say, that was bringing in their opinion, that was just like gossiping, whatever it was, that was bringing that level of instability, because sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, I feel that level of instability, like, right? Like the juggler, you're juggling things out, they're standing on one foot. Where do I go? Look at the choppy water in the right there facing him there. So if it was like other people just talking, that was bringing in that level of instability, of toxicity in your situation, in your love relationship, there's gonna be a real transformation that's gonna come forward, and it's gonna be based on a decision that was made for you to fight for your relationship, okay? If that was a relationship, the transformation is gonna be like you're gonna have to fight for yourself or for that relationship. If there was like that was your wish fulfillment, because the Knight of Cups is literally the Lord of material happiness. It's your happiness, it's your wish fulfillment in an emotional matter here. You're really going to bring this forth. You're gonna put an end to the anxiety. You're going to bring an end to the overthinking. If it was you who wanted to make that offer, you know that person is your person. You want to make that offer, and you've been overthinking it. You've been allowing other people to have so much to say. They've brought confusion to you. You're gonna put an end to that. You're going to make that offer, okay? And if it's someone else you're expecting that offer from, that offer is gonna come towards you, and you're gonna understand it. You're going to it's gonna be a decision between just the two of you, okay? All these other thoughts, all these other people, all these other naysayers, all these other ideas, and everyone with their own opinions, all of this you're gonna put to bed. You're gonna get rid of those, and it's going to be mano a mano, you and that person together in this relationship. You're going to bring it home, basically, Cancer. Oh, I just said Cancer. Hopefully Scorpio. I don't know why I said Cancer. Hopefully Scorpio. And I love in that King of Swords. Look at here. There's the bird here. That's the communication. The swords of clarity. He's not holding on to the swords. You see? The sword is in a whole different platform. He's all the way over there. The sword is in a whole different platform. And the sword is planted inside the crown. Meaning, before you can get to me, you get to talk to the crown. Talk to my sword before you get to me. Someone have to step into that platform before they get to him. Do you see that there's a whole valley there in between those two platforms, where the King of Swords is sitting and where that sword is? It's like my sword represent me, my truth represent me, my clarity represent me. That's my authenticity, okay? Don't come at me sad way. Don't talk. Come to me directly. Come to me clearly. Come to me with knowing you have the facts of the situation. Know what you're talking about. We are in Virgo season now. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. I pulled this whole time I'm talking. I didn't notice that. And then and my arm started pushing this towards. Look what's underneath the King of Swords. Ten of Cups. Happiness. Happiness. Total happiness, satiety, as happy as one can get. By taking charge of the situation, that's what you're leading yourself to, towards your wish fulfillment and to a very happy ending, okay? And like this is like family. We have like all three generations on this card. And look at all the stars filled. Wish fulfillment, wish upon a star. Everything you wanted, Scorpio, it's gonna happen. It's gonna require your courage, you to step up and fight against all of these other, whether it's other people or other ideas, other thoughts, whatever it is, it's going to require your courage. And I feel like the universe is going to give you that push that's needed. And you're going to do it. And it's going to be beautiful. Just taking charge of the situation, the respect you're going to gain is immeasurable, okay? People are going to be like, talk to my swords. Before you talk to me, step into my sword. Talk to my truth. You're going to stand there very tall and like in your full authenticity and authority. I love it so much. At the bottom of the deck, we have honeymoon, of course. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. There's a vacation here. There's love happening here. This is like after all this fight, the coming together and acceptance, it's time to take some time together to really enjoy each other, okay? For those of you, this is purely a love situation. And at the bottom of the deck, we have children. And I felt that before. I didn't say it. Usually I say it with the Knight, because when I look at this page of swords and that fish come, it's almost like if some of you were pregnant, it's like this is a fish out of water. Someone is giving birth here to perhaps some of you unexpectedly, because we have 2 nines here. This is 9 months of pregnancy. This is like the wish coming through, the material happiness, Lord of material happiness. Basically that baby, the cup coming from the fish coming out of the cup, okay, into the material world, out of the womb, swimming from water, and out of the womb into the material world, That's gonna be your happiness, okay? I felt that here with that nine of swords here. It's like he's removing one sword. There's 8 swords that's left there to slay the dragon. So that's why some of you, if you are pregnant, for some of you Scorpio, you may be giving birth early. Some of you may be having an early birth here, like at the 8 months term, if you will. It's like it may not be a full pregnancy, but everything's gonna be fine. Baby's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's like the fish just jumped out of the water. But either way, their children is affecting this relationship. Okay, your love life is being affected by children. So whether it's your children, the two of you have children together, it's very important to the two of you that you bring children into the world, and you feel like it's time. You wanna get started in the baby making right now, and just know. This is happening for you. I love this reading for you, Scorpio. There's a lot here, and the full message may not resonate with everybody. Maybe like a bit of here, because there's a lot going on that resonate with you. So always apply it to your life as it fits. Do not try to make it work. If it doesn't sound like, okay, this has anything to do with me, it has nothing to do with you. And if there's something specifically that you're trying to figure out, that you're dealing with, that you would like some clarity on, please contact me at lanmou@gmail.com. It's also in the description box, and for personal reading, and so you can get clarity that's based on your own personal situation, okay? Here we go, Scorpio. We have Bridget, inner strength, at the bottom of the deck for you. And it says here, move back to wellness. Recognize that you have the power. You have the power, and you do, and you're gonna use all that power that you have to bring transformation in the situation here, okay? And the card that actually pulled out for you, I don't think I've ever had this card actually. Green Terra, Supreme Protection. I don't think this card has ever come out in a reading, not even a personal reading. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. You are protected. Cords are being cut. What? Cords are being cut. Yes, this is the beginning here. This is the beginning. This is the cords being cut, and I feel that very strongly. Okay, wherever that toxicity, that instability is coming from, a decision is being made right now. Okay, it's you in concert with the universe. You, Scorpio, this is your card right here. You in your full power. Child of the Transformers is going to bring transformation to a situation, and once that transformation happens, you will understand that have protected you, or you have a new level of understanding about the spiritual realm, especially for those of you who don't like to think of that, even though you know of it, you're aware of it, you'll have a new level of understanding to see how God has been protecting you, how spirit have been working with you all along. And trust, move beyond limitation. If there's a fight ahead of you, jump. Don't be afraid to jump, because you are very much protected. Even if it's you against 6, against 7, against 10, against 20, make the jump. Find your courage and do and go into that battle. Okay, you're gonna come out victorious, and you're gonna come out with a lot of happiness, and all your wishes are gonna come true just by taking charge of the situation. I'm sending you so much love, Scorpio. Thank you so much for your continued support, and come back next week for the next set of reading. As always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Bye.